Welcome back to the third video, and here we'll be showing you a tutorial on how to make a good bus. So what you want to do first, make yourself a new slot and name it bus. Load that in, and there you go. Get a 1x7 block beam and place 3. Doesn't matter where you place them, you can always move them with the arrows. Then with the arrows, you want to move it around 4 blocks high. 1, 2, 3, and 4. After that, you want to get motor 1. Place it somewhere near 2 blocks in, and on the other side as well. I'll pause there just to get these done. After that, place another one inverted. You may have seen this technique before when building tanks. It's very efficient, doesn't use as much space, and it's very effective as well. You don't need to build complicated turning mechanisms. And it works just as fine. Then get yourself a cylinder 2x2. This will be pretty wide, like the truck. And these 3 1x7 beams, these will not be permanent. These will be moved later on to make space for suspension. Then place these 2 apart. Yes, 2 apart, around 3 blocks in from the back. Yeah. Invert them again and place them in. Once again, put the wheels in, 2x2s. Let's see what happened there. Like that. Then you want to delete these beams, and here you got your chassis. Then you want to get yourself the suspension block, also known as the spring. Place those in and put a 1x1x1 block on them. Place a 1x7 beam from the back and then a 1x4 also. Fill these gaps with 2 1x1s. Put 1x4 over there on the back and one at the front. This is your basic body. Then you want to spend some time changing these motors. The central ones, you want them to be your acceleration and deceleration. So you want them to be, you want your rear ones to be maximum speed. So these ones over here, only central ones, max speed. I think these ones, the SW, and SW, and then these ones WS, and WS. You can go ahead and test these out and change the keys to what you want them to be. I think that's the opposite way. So then you want to flip these around. SW, 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 and WS, WS, WS. You also might want to put these front ones to max. Why not? And then here you've got your bus. Then these outer ones we're going to do for turning. A, D, max throttle. A, D, max throttle. A, D. A, D. A, D. A, D. Check all of these are the same. And there you have it. Might want to have... Oh, that's relatively fine. change these ones to max as well. And you've got your bus. Look, not only does it look good, looks like a plane so far. It's plain. Looks like a bus, but also steers easily, drives easily, doesn't use that complicated. You can pause the video anytime to make sure you've got everything, and then let's get back to the video. Grab a block and get a 1x7 beam. Put it around the middle and put it 2 blocks out. Keep it like that so you can get the rim out. Keep going. Putting all this out. In case for some reason this doesn't work, you might want to change them to the half blocks. But this should work. There we go. While we're at it, might as well change these to fabric. You can choose either fabric or carbon fiber, it doesn't really matter. Although I've been told carbon fiber works a bit better. It's your choice. I'll stick with fabric. You can put plate to make them more realistic, it doesn't really matter. These are just for decoration. Then, on this middle, grab a 1x7 beam. Put one out. There on the back. Like that. And fill these gaps. Do the same in the front. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This one leaves space for the suspension. See? You can see the turning is a bit slow, so you can always add propeller engines to help you turn. But for me, this seems like a good bus turning speed. Onto the body. Here we will grab a full half wedge. Put these on the insides, then on the outsides. You can also do these with the round wedge in. See just how that will look. But then it gives it more like a square shape. You can also do the wedge. But I personally like the full half wedge. Remember, it's your bus, you can do whatever you want. Then you want to grab a wedge, 1x2. Outsides, then 1x3 on the inside. Leave the space out for the exhaust. So actually also be functioning. Alright, let's start building up. Grab a round wedge out. Place it on the insides here. Go up by 3. Both sides. Why not 4? Let's do 4. You can always adjust the height later. Next up, grab a 1x4. Put it in like a broken pattern. And fill that foot in. Next up, grab another one and put it like that. And fill those in. If you want, you can either do full half wedge or the round wedge in. out. With the back, I think I'm gonna go with the half wedge, full half wedge. I'm gonna go this high. Yep. Fill these gaps in. And now we can move on with the walls. Don't forget to leave these areas for the doors, which will just be trapdoors. They'll work just fine. Here, leave a 2-block gap. This will be the window area. Over here, right where this post is, 2 blocks up. This will be the driver's window. Look at the windows. Make sure you've done all that, and you can do a drive test. You can see it drives perfectly fine, and the suspension is just enough space for this chassis area here. Reverse and forward. Now we can either do the windows or we can continue with the body. I think I'm gonna go with the body still. You can just finish any imperfections. If you've been on British buses, you can usually see they've got like a area here for the wheels to go. So I'm going to quickly add that in. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I mean, obviously the wheels aren't here. If you want, you can put them in this orientation, or you can make them wider, smaller. Just going to go 1. Box in. Remove these, put them like that. No, actually, you can put them like this, upward. Link that there, and put round edge out, like that, giving you smooth. Next up, you wanna get stairs, and get stairs 1 by 2. Something like that. Depending on where exactly you place the wheels. Then, above where the wheel is, grab a round edge out again. Put them right over here. This is a tutorial on English West Midlands bus, not an American bus. So there's Americans who are watching, don't be surprised that this is different from your buses, because I did warn you. Put these seats like that in the front, and there you have it. You've got your seats over here, and you can put this gap over here. Also these, and then yeah, just keep it like that. Or you can also put a block here and use plates like that. Then add small wedge. Over here, we usually have some glass, some stained glass. transition. Go into paint mode, get glass, not legacy glass. Legacy glass, this is legacy. Isn't that good actually? And there you have it, you've got your front render. If you want, you can stain that black. It does like a nice finish. Okay. There you have it. Usually the seats are this purpley colour, or can also be reddish. I think I'll go with red. Looks more suitable for this. These depend on which area you go in, like Warsaw or Birmingham. Because the Birmingham West Midlands has red, I'll stick with red. Colour you soon. And there you have it. So far it's looking great. I'd rather this person right. Now you can go ahead and get your main pilot suit. Put that over here. This isn't exactly to scale. It's not a perfect replica. But it gets the job done. And actually it looks pretty nice. You can either put seats like that, put in a row of back-facing seats. Some buses have this, most don't, but I'm going to include it. Did you know that in a forward-facing crash, you are most likely to survive injuries in back-facing seats? Because your back takes in only the impact, and since your back is a huge area, not huge, but the most area of your body, it absorbs most of the impact, eliminating risk. Here you can delete these and put these forward-facing seats. Paint these red as well. And you've got just the race up for you. When you're painting these, if you want to paint them red, don't use the highest tone of red. Use the lower one over here, below the bright yellow. If you want, you can also paint this one red. Doesn't really matter. Let's move on to the driver's area. Here you want to get the full half wedge. And fill that in over there. Then with that, and put it like that, and it gives you better transition over here. You can see this area gives a nice smooth finish. Like most buses have, we put in this standing out area for the bus ticket acceptor. Over here, if you want, you can put the machine. I won't go through that now. Essentially, it's just a half cylinder or a full cylinder like that. You can do that. Do that as well, just one. From a black top with 8 cylinder. Like that, and boom. Looks like a bean can, but it gets the job done. Over here, things get a bit more complicated. You want to grab a compression block and put it where the driver's seat is. And then get a plate, make sure it's facing inwards towards the bus. And go like that. Then I think, yep. Hurry up. And if you want, you can do another layer, but you don't have to. Make sure you do put one over here though. Because then, when you make these transparent, this will cover it. Because when you get to a distance, you won't be able to see them, even just like a small block gap. And you want to get your normal glass, put it over this. If you want, you can paint these. There's no need really. Give that a test. And there we go. Okay, open circle. Oh. If I walk far away, you can't see them anymore, can you? Move forward. Now you can see them. Now you can't. The reason I've done it like this is because most whistles have a edge out like that. So you can build that freely now using this and 2 blocks over here. Check that how it looks. And there we go. It's beautiful. If you want, you can always do make it half the size. I don't think that looks very good. You can keep it like that, but I'd say do it half less. Yeah, that looks much better. Yeah. There we go. Alright, let's get to the windows. On this you can either use a half block or the plates. I'm going to do the half beam, which is like the 1x4, but instead it's half by 4. Fill in all of these spaces, yeah, leave that over there like that. We'll add a wheelchair section later. All the rest of the spaces with the normal half blocks, make sure they're facing outward. And then do this small section over there. And then do that top. And we're already taking the shape of the bus. Make sure you're facing inwards, and you can start painting it glass. The reason you want to do it inwards is so you can see exactly where the windows are. You don't get mixed up. There you go. It's beautiful. Then you can fill in the driver's section as well. You don't really have to face inwards as you just seen it. You can also paint this little square here by deleting that, but you don't have to. It looks just as good. See how that looks with the suspension wood. It looks good. But what I'd say, to make it more realistic, put an edge, put a half wedge down, like that, on the wheels. Make an add a guard when you make rocks, so they don't hit the structure itself. You don't really have to do them here. Instead, a half wedge down 2 by 2, not 1 by 2, and put these on the inside, like that. Notice this how it looks. And over here, get a half block wedge. Grab a half block and just fill that space. And there you have it. should fill that in. I think that's just better. That looks much better. Gives it a better look vibe, yeah. Instead of a full block off the ground, it's just a half block. It gives a more plain crazy feel. If you follow these steps, this will just look good as probably better. If not, you can always rewatch the video. And if this video gets 100 views, or more, I'll make more videos like this, more tutorials, so they understand what expectations are. And I have to save and reload. So bear with me while you can follow these tutorials. Make sure to check out my other videos. You can see that hasn't loaded in yet, even though there's nothing wrong with it. So it seems like I can't build anywhere. So I'm just telling you what's happened. I might have to respawn. Make sure to save that. I'll leave and rejoin. Whilst I'm rejoining, you guys can have a look at my other videos. Maybe a TF2 video and the Dogs of War video. Both are really good. I really recommend them. And I'm aiming for 100 subscribers. And when we get there, I'll make more tutorials for playing Crazy, including a double-decker bus and what was like that? What's it called? The spring area over there. There we go. All fixed now, and we are ready to keep going with the tutorial. Then we're gonna keep placing these like that. I want to stop those around here. Delete that, and then you can paint these over with the dark red. There you go. Over here, the buses usually have a single seat here and a double seat over here. For the sake of the bus looking good, I'll add 2 there and 3 here. For this, I will then add for the railing this trail block. Usually, these are the stop buttons on the buses. Put these basically in the box, take them down 2, and then complete that. And add them here as well. Okay, we also add them here. And here. Then, painful part, painting over all these. So if it's this way, in fact, I can put these little parts here as well. So we did it full. Move this towards the front now. Let's move that over these. If you miss anything and like hit the floor, for example, like me, you can always go over it. We'll be painting the floor anyway, possibly the fabric. You're going to face the back again and paint over these. A huge thanks to my subscribers and followers as well. This means a lot to me. And if you want to see more tutorials like this and more playthroughs, recommendations on what games to play, make sure to smash that subscribe button and leave a like on this video. Grab that red again. Paint over these seats. You can also leave these seats black if you want to. The red gives it a fuller vibe. Here comes the cool part. If you want, you can make the stop buttons. This is actually really easy. You get the small cylinder, and you put it like that. And what happens with the small cylinder is it gets smaller. So you can adjust the size. That's free. You can adjust the size, but even as it is, grab that yellow and paint the classic English yellow stop button that everyone knows the channel. There you go. You got that perfect stop button. Step out the driver's area. Look around the bus freely. Oh. Don't understand. But something. And make sure you look perfectly line with it. Press that stop button. Look it down to you. Hug the wall. Okay, now just start. Because this is not a 1-to-1 scale replica, it might be a bit high, but it's perfectly fine. Time for the roof. Get a block. Go like that. 1x7. And shape the outline. Place these around here. And put more over here. Put these on the back. And here you can, you see you can get these triangle wedge. No, triangle wedge. You can make a triangle wedge block. Or you can have the corner wedge. I'd say the corner wedge works best. Then you put it together with the triangle wedge block. It works perfectly. Grab that triangle wedge block, put a nice corner end to that. For the lights, you can go with a hover block light, classic hover block, or hover festival. Like that. And add your normal lights. Over here. This goes like that. And you can paint over them. Yellow on the outside, and slightly orange the new inside. Same goes for the first step. Close those like that. In the back, put more of this other clusters. In place, and like that, with a block behind them. Make them a normal one this time. Also add, if you want, the blinkers. They will actually blink unless you add a flicker effect. Let's say either 2 or 1. And you place them on the top or the bottom. Don't forget to make these yellow. And also place them here, like that. Put those. And what about the second one? Yellow. If you want, you can adjust the brightness to them. I think they're fine as they are. Go test these out. Now to turn these off. Oh, that seemed to stop working. Probably because of these inner lights. What you can do, fix this. Instead of doing the inner lights, you can do these quarter watches. See if that works. Still not. Stupid blinkers, physics. What it does, and back to normal. To make up for the rust light, add some under, for example. And then here. Works pretty well, and then start filling the roof. Fill that roof with some rubber floor. Sign. Essentially just a plate. Change that to ice. And paint that black. Why is it not placing? and then we shall get onto your spout. If you want, you can angle this. You don't have to. It does look slightly better on angled. So look at yourself. These fancy angles. Look at 22. Don't know what I'm doing. Now 22. And that. And a smoke bomb. And go through that over there. Let's go on the wrong way. Should put minus. We'll do minus 75. Try that out. Much better. So you can cut down on the sides of it. Just looking down to me. Then paint that all colour. Make sure to paint the inside black. Finish is go. And then what you want to do is change this to 1, which I should have mentioned. I'm terribly sorry about that. So just turn all the lights off and the smoke off. Whilst when you press it out, it just turns off. That blue inside. Test it out. 1. Let's go, we can try it around now. Honestly, I really like it. This turned out. It's my first time building this as well. Hope you guys like it. But what you hopefully noticed is that it tips over easily. You can fix this very easily by using a ballast beam. I'm sure this might add some weight, but makes it much more stable. See? Hard time, no tip. Oh, maybe at the end. You can keep adding more, but I'm happy with how it turned out. Time to move on to the ventilators. Grab a half beam. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Quarter ledge. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Halfway down. And slap those in. To make it look nice. And there you have it. A very, very nearly completed bus. Go ahead and paint those grey. There you go. Now, I recommend painting it 3D. Give a nice dark grey colour to it, as you see in the new West Midlands buses. They are a cool grey colour. and paint the whole thing. Don't worry if you forget the yellow colour. 3D, but you can always use the pipette over here to get the exact colour you want. That as well. And this on the side over here. Don't bother about the up on the side only paint the nice box because it doesn't come up here. Paint these as well. Paint this whole side. There you go. Can go paint these white to give nice and clear colour. And there we have it. All painted and gold pet and colour version. Paint that as well. Paint these insides as well. I'm also happy with how the colours look. You can then go ahead with painting the ground with the material of your choice. Then go with grass there and then paint it light green, possibly the original green that you can find in the picked palette. Grass gives a nice carpety feel, and you can see the texture. Back to the grey. And go ahead and with some fresh and yeah, so that's grass, or the finish on is the carpet. That's looking nice and cool. I'd genuinely go on this bus if it was real life. I could visit the spot there. But I don't know what I'll cover up. Just this part. And this little part. Go ahead and save it in your plus slot. And you can move on to there. Door. Go down to this section and grab yourself a trapdoor. To open, that's fine. F, do it whatever you want, I'll do 2. And what does that. Make sure, however, that the doorknob is facing inwards, somewhat important for later. Pick glass. Make sure to put one of the doorknobs as well. Pick white. And paint over the whole thing. Perfect. Also paint these wheel hubs. And paint the wheels black. And paint these red. And so for the rest. Fly your vehicle and test it. There we go. We should open the that's the tips of it. And I've also noticed this board is looking back. There you have it.